Good morning, William. See, you said it right there. Many times over the last several years and said that I would never, ever figure you out, and I have. I figured you out a long time ago. You just don't realize it. Because see, you are just trying to elicit a reaction out of me. And your little thing you did this last time with the graves proves that theory to be correct. And not only that, but the theory also proves that you don't believe your own lies about me being... Allow me to elaborate, if you will. See, you started this lie about me being to get views. You took me being illegally entrapped by an internet troll. You took it and ran with it because you knew you were going to get views. And when your little plan started to crumble apart over the last, I'd say, few months, you got desperate. You wanted to elicit a reaction to keep people interested because you knew that half the people in that group don't buy your lies. See, they don't buy your lies because they know the real truth. They know the real truth that I'm not a... And they know that all these different randos you send my way are just for you to try to continue that lie. So you can keep me isolated, so you can get me to react. Because see, your little channel thrives off of reacting. You make money and sell reactions to people. But see, you take and you sell these videos or give them out to anybody who wants them for their little channel. That's why you did the gravestone shit, was to get me to react how you wanted. But instead of me reacting to how you wanted, no. I reacted totally differently, William. Because see, I found out your shit was fake because I went to my uncle and my mom and dad went down to his parents' graves and both of them checked. All three graves were fine. Which proves my theory of you being a clout chaser to be just that, which is what you are. A clout chaser is exactly what you are, William Gloryhole. You are nothing more than an e-begging, lie-spinning clout chaser. Because see, without my name being attached to your content, your numbers would drop, your content would fail, which means in the long run, you would lose money. See, you got it to where you have to keep this lie of me being a supposed going. You have to keep that going so you can get more reactions and more people watching your stuff. so you can get more reactions and sell more reactions so that you can make your little money off of my back. See, it's all one big web of lies, William. It's all one big web of lies. See, you have to keep the lies going. You have to keep them going. Otherwise, no one would watch. No one would care. That's why you continue the lies of me being a supposed. And all that evidence you have, fake. Fake as fuck. Oh, and that little report wasn't an official report. See, you took that police report that they made that you had them make on me. Oh, so you could use that to continue to spin your little web of lies. That's all it is, William. I've exposed you. You're nothing more than a second-rate wannabe music biz Marty. You're a wannabe. Well, guess what? Even I surpassed Marty. I surpassed you and him both a very long time ago. 'Cause see, Marty called himself the king of the trolls. But me, I am the god of the trolls. And you want to know how and why I am the god of the trolls? Because without me, you don't make money. Which means I can yank your content like that. I'm so good at yanking content from you, motherfucker, you may as well call me Thanos, bitch. You may as well call me fucking Thanos. 'Cause I could snap your whole troll world and your little scheme out of existence. Super easily, too. And you want to know how? By not giving you what you want. A reaction. See, William, if Marty is the king of the trolls, then that must make me the king troll slayer. And guess what, William? There's a lot of trolls on the menu for dinner tonight, and guess what? You're number one on that list. So, William, you may as well put your head between your legs and kiss your little troll world goodbye. And trust me, you say you can run and hide now, little boy. And that's fine. You can run and hide for now. That's fine. But eventually you gotta come out sometime, William. You're gonna slip up sometime, William, and when you do, I'll be right there waiting for you. Ready to bring justice upon you, for myself, for my friends, for my family, and all those other people who you have victimized over the years. Like I said, William, you don't think I figured out your little game plan? I figured it out a long time ago. Matter of fact, I figured it out a few years ago, actually, if I'm being honest. I just let you keep spinning your web of lies because eventually, William, your web of lies is gonna run out. Your web of lies is gonna run out eventually. And when it does, then where will you be, William? And 10 years from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, when everybody's forgotten about you, when everybody has figured out your web of lies and they cut you off? Where are you gonna be in 10 years' time? Still doing the same bullshit you've been doing all these years. And that's what's sad, William. I got you figured out down to the T. I know you better than you know yourself, kid. I know what you're about. I know what you're capable of. But do you think that scares me? Not a shot in hell. And yes, my physical and mental health may be shitty right now because of everything that you've done to me. That may be true. But like I told you in your fucking comments, I'm not stopping my physical or mental health. I'm gonna keep going to make sure that it gets better. I'm not giving you what you want. I'm gonna fight to get my physical health back, my mental health back, and my life back that you stole from me. One day at a time, baby. One day at a motherfucking time, I'm doing this shit. You thought you could stop me 6 years ago, and you failed. So what thinks you could stop me now, motherfucker? You couldn't stop me when my computers got destroyed by you and your little friends. You tried to stop me then, and you failed. I still came back. I still came back making content. Tried to destroy my Xbox? Alright, cool. I found another way to get around that shit. Like I said, William, you might have slowed me down, but you didn't permanently stop me. You didn't stop me then, and you ain't stopping me now, and you never fucking will. Cause I'm out here while you're destroying lives, I'm out here trying to lift people up, trying to inspire people. Trying to ignite that spark in them that they might not be able to ignite themselves. I'm out here trying to defend those that can't defend themselves. I'm out here trying to help those like myself that need the help. While you're on your little fucking $3,000 computer, nigga, I'm over here on a goddamn Chromebook and still making better content than you. Bro, I'm out here doing blockbuster level film work. While you're sitting on your little $3,000 computer doing your shitty little edits. That's the difference between me and you, William. You're not a creative. I am. You're not a free thinker. I am. And you know the funny about free thinkers like me? People like me can wander wherever we want. Do whatever we want. With no limitations. Cause see, free thinkers like myself, we make shit work. You take away one thing, we figure out a solution to that problem, and we make it work. You thought that you could stop me? You thought you could stop me? Not a chance in hell. See, you couldn't stop me when you destroyed my Xbox. You didn't stop me when you destroyed my computer. So, what makes you think you're going to be able to stop me now? You're not going to be able to, dude. You can never stop a creative person like myself. Because see, your thing is this. You create problems. Well, guess what? I figure out solutions to those problems. Because see, your whole thing was stopping me from being on the internet, which you failed. You tried to stop me from doing gaming stuff and gaming content. Clearly, you failed at that. So, what makes you think you're going to be able to stop someone like myself who is a true creative mind? See, you also tried to steal my music. I proved that it was mine in front of thousands of people. See, you tried to steal my music and go under the name WGH. I proved that shit was mine without a shadow of a doubt. I sat right there in front of thousands of people on several live streams and performed my own songs that I wrote and I recorded. But yet you still try to claim that my music is yours? No. That's not how that works, buddy boy. Yeah, sure, you might have the copyrights, but I still own them. I still own those songs. That is still my property. That is still my intellectual property. You're merely on borrowed time, William. Because see, William, the thing you need to learn about me is this. I'm not locked in this hellscape with you. You're locked in this hellscape with me. See, while you're sitting there plotting and planning and trying to shut me down, I'm over here rising above you, motherfucker, making solutions to the problems that you create, and showing that no matter what you do, you ain't ever going to stop me. Ever. You're never going to shut me down or stop me. Because yes, you may get a lot of bad people spreading false rumors about me, and that may be true. But you know what? Those little 8,000 people out of 7.8 billion people on this earth, those little piddly 8,000 zombies don't mean jack shit. In the grand scheme of things, the real world don't give a fuck. You really think that the rest of the world cares about that pitiful little fucking 8,000 people? Those 8,000 little fucking hive-minded motherfuckers? Do you really think they give a shit about the shit you fucking post? No. Everybody's too busy living their own lives to give a fuck about what you think or say. And you know what's funny? Everybody that has been from the outside, that has wanted to know what's going on, I've showed them everything. I have showed them every fucking single incident from the Marty Supernatural Mafia all the way down to current events. And you know what they all say? They all say the same thing. That you're nothing more than second-rate cloud chasing, and you will do anything to get your way, even if you have to scare friends and family away. Why? Because you're desperate. You're desperate for attention. Just like my former sister, Dale, just like her, you crave the attention. You crave for the attention. You need and want the attention so bad that you will do whatever it takes to fucking get it. Why? Because you have zero talent. You lack originality when it comes to content. You have to steal other people's content to make money. You have to try to isolate people to get them to react when they won't do what you want. And like I said, William, if you think by any means that you are going to get me to kill myself, or that I'm going to be homeless, or that I'm going to jail for anything, you're wrong. Cause see, I got friends all over the motherfucking planet, boy. You need to realize that. I have motherfuckers all over the goddamn planet that have got my back. See? That's something that you ain't got. You have like what? Maybe 1 or 2 people that are across the globe? Motherfucker, I am a household name, dude. I have legit friends that I've known for years. Decades even. That are all across the globe, that if anything happened, all I gotta do is call them up and be like, yo, I need a place to crash for a bit. And guess what? I got a spot right there on their couch ready to go, man. See, you may have taken my music. You may have stolen my content. But you didn't put the passion into it. You didn't put the time or the effort into it. You didn't write those lyrics. You didn't sit down and film that footage. That was all me, motherfucker. That was all me, baby. Matter of fact, yo, Burton, what up, dude? Matter of fact, to William Burton, whose content is it that you see on that Godwin Records channel all the time? Whose content is that he stole that's sitting on that channel currently? Whose voice is it that's on the very well-known song Street Racing Scene? And Street Racing Scene 2.0. See, William, you steal content because you lack originality. You have no soul. You have no drive. So you run around sucking the soul out of everyone's content just so you can make a little bit of money. Wrong answer. Oh, by the way, William, you really don't think that people buy that Wench Chilkins name, do you? They don't. Wench Chilkins is a fake, a fraud, a phony, made up by you to steal my content. And let's see, with all the record sales that I should have had, with all the music I should have sold, with all the merchandise, the content, and the music all put together, you owe me about, let's see, 6 years times 1,000 a month. You owe me a little bit over a couple $1 million. You owe me just over a couple $1 million in videos, music, merchandise sales, all that. Because see, without you in my life, William, without you trying to stop me, which I still find it kind of cute that you're trying to, because it's never going to work. See, without you doing what you did, I'd be making millions right now. I would. Realistically, I am a millionaire without the money. Why? Because you want to sit there and rob me of it. And hey, that's fine. Because eventually that money will come to me. I will get that money eventually. I will make a living doing what I love eventually. It might not be anytime soon, that may be true. But eventually, you're gonna get bored and you're gonna fall off. And when you do, guess what? Your little world, bye-bye. Your little world, bye. Adios. Right down to the bottom of the ocean where it belongs. Cause see, William, you don't think that, you really don't think that you control me, do you? You really don't think that you control me, do you? You really don't. You only think you control me. But in reality, I control every aspect of your life. You don't control every aspect of mine. Cause see, while you're sitting there talking shit about me every day, I'm over here minding my own business. Working on films, working on cartoons, working on, a second, hint hint, a second Darkness film, hint hint. I'm over here working on gameplay videos, vlogs, having fun, enjoying life to the most that I can right now. But yet, I'm in your head 24/7, 365. Ain't that some shit, y'all? This man sits there and says that I'm obsessed with him. Seems to me like he's the one that's obsessed with me. Because he's the one over here while I'm minding my own business and I'm doing my own thing. And I'm doing my job as a creator. And my job as a content creator. And my job as a film person. And my job as a music artist. While I'm over here not even thinking about this motherfucker during the day at all whatsoever. He's over here plotting and planning all this shit against me. Which, quite honestly, is pretty fucking hilarious. This dude literally thinks that he lives in my head? Nah. I live in your head rent-free 24/7, William. See, I've been living rent-free so long in your head that I practically bought out every building in your fucking head. I own the fucking joints up in there. You just fucking rent from me. And I know what you're... Oh, you made this video on me. That must mean I'm in your head. No. I just happened to see your little snarky comments on your little post. Steal someone else's music. Lie. And lie. And lie again. To keep a narrative going. Because see, you think that you have this narrative of me for the whole world. And all this stuff's gonna happen. But guess what? I broke out of that narrative box. Yo, to William Burton. How long ago would you say that I broke out of that little narrative box? About what? 2 or 3 months ago? It's been about what, 2-3 months now since I broke out of that narrative box? So, let me check see what's going on right here. Hold up. Because see, the only reason why you don't want me making money is so you can spin your little narrative. The main reason why you don't want me making money is because you know that once I get that money, I can get my hands on a lawyer. Because William, your problem is this. You can't see past your own bullshit. And like I said, the only reason you do not want me making money is for one reason, and one reason only. Because you know that once I have that money in my hands, which I will make eventually, I will eventually make that money. And when I do, you know it's game over for you, William. Because you committed so many federal crimes, committed so many offenses against me and my family and my friends, that you're looking at several years in federal prison. That's why you don't want me to make the money, because you know once I have that money in my hand, I can then go around, hire a lawyer, and legally come after you. That's why you don't want me doing it, because you know damn well, once I get my hands on that lawyer, you're fucked. And you know it. Kind of funny, ain't it, guys? Ain't it kind of funny how this dude sits here and tries to keep me from making money? But yet, I'm the bad guy. He goes around and commits all these crimes against myself, my family, my friends. Does all this illegal shit. Does all this borderline illegal shit. Goes against YouTube's terms of service. Goes against Facebook's guidelines. Steals from me. Commits identity fraud on several levels. Breaks into my mom's banking account. Commits identity theft again by signing my name on a fake document, which is forgery. Steals my intellectual property. Slander. Defamation of character. Breaking YouTube's terms of service by promoting, which I have the screenshots and video footage of. Breaking YouTube's terms of service, which also would fall under revenge. Using my image and my name and my likeness without my knowledge or my consent for monetary gain. Breaking in to my account that I registered my record label under, my LLC that I started, called Fallen Mask Records, which is a label that I started for me and my 3 best friends, which are myself, my little brother Ethan, aka Old 45. Shout out to Old 45. What's up, little bro? Love you, man. My childhood best friend, and my brother Jacob. But yet, he breaks in to my account that I registered the LLC through. I registered it with the state of Ohio. But yet this man breaks into my account, shuts my account down, steals the money that I used to register my label, and then tries to attempt to file it federally, and it fails. So now he has a label that isn't registered, that he can't register, but yet he still gets the money for. That right there falls under federal shit as well. Not to mention all the years of compensation that you owe me for all the content that I've made, all the decades of videos that I've made, all the music that I've released that you stole from me. You owe me quite a lot of money. Not to mention, every time I try to start up a clothing brand that I'm very passionate about, that my people absolutely 110% absolutely get behind and love, I've had regular people that don't even know me ask about my clothing brand called Hollowed Hearts Apparel, which is an anime-inspired clothing brand that I started to bring people like myself and you guys that are in the chat that are the awesome-ass fucking people. I started that brand for young motherfuckers so that we could all have something that's bigger than ourselves. So that every time y'all throw that shirt on, you throw that hat on, you throw that duffel bag on, you feel like you're part of a family. You feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself. And you're out here representing some good ass fucking shit that people actually enjoy. Because I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm a weeb myself, dude. I've been an anime fan my entire life. But I'm also an even bigger fan of standing up for what's right. So I figured by doing that, I was doing my own thing. I was starting a movement of my own to try to bring about change, to bring a community of people together around something that we can all get behind, that we all enjoy. Whether you're gothic, not gothic, somewhere in between, there was something for everybody in that merch store that I made. And I mean something for everybody, man. I had redneck shit, I had gothic shit, I had emo stuff, I had fucking band tees from my anime band that I had started up. I had everything. I even had some of my own shit in there for my own music up in there. But yet this man wants to report me and shut me down because according to William Gloryhole, guys, and you guys are going to laugh at this, according to William Gloryhole, I'm not allowed to make money or have a living or have nice things or have friends. That's his excuse. That's literally his piss poor bullshit ass rules that are garbage. They're not rules, they're garbage. That's you trying to push a narrative. That's all that is. Oh, Michael. He is not highly intelligent. What is smarter than? An amoeba? See, that's the hive mind speaking right there, people. To all the regular people, you see these hive-minded people right here? These are all his little zombies trying to take up for him. That's all that is. That's all his little hive-minded little followers trying to take up for him like he's some sort of god. But really, he's a false prophet in sheep's clothing. He's a false prophet disguised as a wolf. He's really a sheep disguised as a wolf, y'all. Who has no creative freedom, doesn't know how to think for himself, doesn't know how to create stuff for himself, has to steal content to make content, has to steal content to make money. And he's got all his little followers believing his little narrative Because he's desperate for one thing. The content, the views, the clicks. Yes, he wants to attach himself to me, my name. He's nothing more than a rage-baiting, cloud-chasing, little wannabe rock star. But me, I am a rock star. My name is known worldwide, motherfuckers. Whether it's my former name that I retired under Cyraxx, whether it's my real name, or whether it's one of my other many names that I've gone under. I am known worldwide by a lot of people and respected by a lot of people, believe it or not. I know it's hard for your little hive-minded zombies to comprehend, William, but it's actually true. It's actually for real, dude. I have a lot of motherfuckers that respect me. Because they know for a fact that I'm not the bad guy that you try to make me out to be. They know that I'm not that bad guy that you try to make me out to be. Because they actually sit down and they have conversations with me. And once I show them everything, and I show them what's really going on, and I show them all the screenshots, all the fake shit, all your little posts, and I even show them all the stuff from your conversations in your Discord server. All the conversations sent to me by my ops, by my people, by my spies, and I show them everything. That's when they realize, oh, these guys are just clout chasers. You're not really a bad guy. You're in a situation where they're clout chasing you and they're doing whatever they can to fuck with you. You're not really a bad dude. These people are robbing you. And yeah, a lot of them have said, yeah, I did fuck up. And that's true, I may have fucked up. But dude, that ain't nothing I can't come back from. And they even said the same thing that a lot of my people still say to this day. Yeah, I may have fucked up. I may have done some shit that I shouldn't have done, whatever. But we all do stuff that we shouldn't, William. We all have fucked up a time or two in our life, including you. But yeah, you try to single me out. And you want to know what else my people say? That it's kind of strange how I'm over here showing who I really am through my vlogs, through my gameplay videos, by having real conversations with real ass people. They see who I really am. They know who I really am as a person because they FaceTime with me. They sit down, they come over to my house, they hang out, have real ass conversations with me and my family. And they realize that we're not bad people. But the bad person here is you. Because the real ones out here, they see how I'm living. They see how I'm minding my own business. How I'm not bothering nobody. How I'm not antagonizing anybody, but merely sticking to myself and what I need to be doing. But yet every day, when they look at that group, they see like, yo, this dude that's doing this shit to y'all, he's obsessed. They see that group and they are disgusted by what you do. They are purely disgusted by what you fucking do. Because it takes someone pretty fucking disgusting to make a Facebook group just to spread lies and use that person's name to spread slander, defamation, lies. Also, that person can't make a living, but yet that same person that you try to shut down, which is me, is rising above you every day so fucking high that you're never gonna be able to see me. Because by the time my career is over, I'm gonna be so high up in the fucking clouds, boy. You'll need a goddamn Hubble telescope to see my ass. Cause see, while I'm rising up here to the fucking moon, your ass is way back down on Earth in the bottom of a volcano looking up like, what? How am I going to get out of this volcano? Two, how can I reach those heights? How can I get that high up there? How can I do that? So while you're on Earth, I'm rising to space, baby. While you're sitting there with your thumb up your ass on your little phone and your little tablet and your little computer doing this, doing that, thinking you're micromanaging me when really you're not. I'm over here doing my fucking job, doing what I gotta do, man. And there ain't shit you can do to stop me, William. While you're over here on your little phone and Discord server and your Facebook group full of 8,000 over here doing this and doing that and going, oh, let's come up with a plan to get this guy to react. Let's make it look like we broke his family's gravestones, but really didn't. Let's make it look like we broke Jane's family's graves. Let's make it look like we broke Ed's parents' graves. He's gotta react to this. He's got to. While you're over there doing that, I'm over here kicking back, showing out and living my life. Hanging out with my friends. Living a normal life with my friends and my family. Slowly every day gaining my life back. Day by fucking day. The very same life that you stole from me. While yes, it might not be the exact same as what it used to be. That may be true. But slowly and surely and gradually, I am gaining my life back every day of the week. Day by fucking day. So, have fun being bored as fuck. Have fun being a robot zombie or whatever it is you want to fucking claim that you are. But what you claim to be really isn't what you are. So, I'm going to keep it short and simple for the end of the year. Have fun being a leech. You're looking at the King of Akron, the real superstar, the real KOA, the real King of Akron, Chance Wilkins. And don't you forget it. Have fun living rent-free in the apartments that I put in your head. Because we all know I live rent-free in your head every day. And rent's due pretty soon, motherfucker, so be ready to pay up.